Hi everyone, I'm Nicola from YHM, the yoga and hypnobirthing midwife, and today we're going to do an energizing postnatal flow sequence. So I'm sure any mum out there can agree that having a baby, the postnatal period can be challenging and there can be lots of sleep deprivation too. So this is an energizing sequence that we can do just to help boost our energy levels as well, and this can be done any time of day. And yeah, I'm sure you may feel like you genuinely can't remember the time you had a really good night's sleep, and that might be because you've been so tired, or it might even be because of baby brain, which is definitely a real thing, that you can't remember anyway. So I feel like this is definitely needed for all the mums out there, and I'm going to make it super short, so just squeeze it in whenever you can. And if you get halfway through and you need to pause and do a bit of feeding or change your nappy or deal with the kids and then carry on, that's fine too. So a couple of things before we get started. The first one is that we recommend waiting at least 6 weeks once you've had your baby before restarting exercise, and this is just allow you to rebuild a bit of strength in the pelvic floor muscles. So as soon as you can, as in today or sooner, start your pelvic floor exercises or continue them if you are doing them already. And I've made a separate pelvic floor exercises video that you can watch to tell you how to do them, how often, and give you lots of different tips and tricks too. So it's really important to do those exercises. So yeah, wait 6 weeks, rebuild the strength of your pelvic floor muscles first, and then you can start commencing exercises if you're feeling well and you feel like that your body has started to recover and heal as well. And the second thing is just that there's no time limit on, you know, what stage of the postnatal period you do this postnatal yoga in. So even if your baby is 6 weeks old or your child is 6 years old, you can still do this postnatal yoga sequence too. And also, just don't be too hard on yourself and your body about the time it's taken to heal and recover and regain strength and fitness and everything like that as well. So let's get started, I think. So just pop something comfortable on, don't need anything fancy, a yoga mat, you can do it on carpet if you prefer, and let's get started. So we're going to start with our feet a bit wider than hip width apart here. We're going to bring our right hand to our belly and our left hand to our heart, and we're going to close our eyes. And here the first thing we're going to do today is bring a bit of compassion to ourselves and to our bodies today. So often we criticise our bodies, and especially once we've had children and our body is healing and recovering. It might be a bit different in terms of size and shape and everything else to what it was before, but that's okay. You've brought new life into the world. So let go of that criticism today and bring a bit of kindness and compassion to yourself and to your body too. And there might be an area that you might not like at the moment or be feeling particularly critical about, but just let that go today and instead congratulate yourself for the amazing thing that you've done during your pregnancy and childbirth and being a mum too, and the amazing thing that your body has gone through to be able to do that for you. So just bring a bit of compassion to yourself today and to your body, a bit of gratitude maybe for your amazing body and what it's done. And then we're going to keep the eyes closed and keep the hands where they are. I'm going to do a couple of rounds of pelvic floor exercises. So we're going to inhale and we're going to lift and squeeze the muscles of the pelvic floor, and exhale to release them. And just repeat this a few more times. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. We're going to inhale to lift. We're going to hold and squeeze those muscles of the pelvic floor now, but keep your breath normal. So we don't have to hold the breath here. We're just holding the muscles of the pelvic floor, lifting and squeezing. Hold them for a few more seconds. And release. Lovely. Then releasing the hands and opening the eyes. Perfect. So at least we've squeezed in a few pelvic floor muscles in today already. And if you did those and thought I have no idea what I was doing and what I was lifting and squeezing, that's okay. They do take practice. Go back and watch that video on pelvic floor exercises and keep practicing, and you will get there as well. Okay, so we're going to start then. A bit of marching on the spot today. So we're going to boost these energy levels now. So marching on the spot. Option here to go into a gentle jog. Now again, if we haven't regained the strength of our pelvic floor muscles yet, then we're going to keep it as a march instead. We don't want to put any extra pressure on that area. So choosing the option for you today, a gentle jog or marching on the spot. I'm going to start to deepen our breath now. So deep inhales and slow exhales. And again, deep inhale and slow exhale. Just a few more seconds. And bring it back to a march. Perfect. And release. We're going to do a crossover technique now. So I'm going to take the right hand and bring it to the left knee. And then swap. Left hand to right knee. And swap. And speeding it up a little bit now. So this is a really good energizing technique. This helps connect the right and the left side of the brain, which is going to help to boost our energy levels too. So again, keeping that breath nice and deep. Just a few more. And release. Well done. Take the right hand now to the left shoulder. Apply a little bit of pressure. And then sweep the hand across the body. And again, left hand now to right shoulder. And sweep it across the body. And just keep this going down, a nice fluid motion. And again, this is a similar reason. Just help connect the right and the left side of the brain. Help to boost our energy levels and give us clarity as well. So baby brain is definitely a real thing. And so as we get to that point of the day that we can't even remember our own name, we're that tired. So these techniques can really help. And release. Okay, we're going to come to the front of the mat now. I'm going to do some sun salutations. So we're going to inhale, we're going to bring the arms up to the side. We're going to exhale to prayer pose and then slice through the middle down to a forward fold. So it doesn't matter how far you get. So maybe you have the hands above the knees, below the knees, or towards the ground. Choose where it feels good for you today and relax to your forward fold. We're going to inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up the legs and come into a flat back position. So again, this can be as high as you like. Try and lengthen through the spine. Deep breath in and exhale to release back down. Bend in the knees now. We're going to sweep the arms out to the side and bring them forward. And stretching the hands forward here. And then crossing them over and giving yourself a hug. And then lifting the elbows up. And exhale to release back down. Bend in the knees. Sweeping the arms out to the side. And exhale to prayer pose. And we'll just repeat that again. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back position. Exhale, release. Bend in the knees, sweeping the arms to the side and reaching them forward. Really reach here to stretch. And then opposite arm on top now to give yourself a hug. Lifting the elbows and exhale to release. Bend in the knees, sweeping the arms out to the side. And back down to prayer pose. And again, we'll just repeat that 2 more times now. Inhale up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to your flat back position. Try and lengthen through the spine. Exhale to release. Bend in the knees, sweeping the arms forward. Stretching forward. Holding here for a second or 2. And then bringing the arms in, giving yourself a hug. Reaching the elbows up and exhale to release. Bend in the knees, sweeping the arms to the side, and exhale to prayer pose. And again, inhale up, exhale to fold. Inhale to flat back, exhale to release. Bend in the knees, sweeping the arms out to the side and reaching them forward. Opposite arm on top, now bringing it in and giving yourself a hug, a very well-deserved hug at that too. Inhale the elbows up and exhale to release. Bend in the knees, sweeping the arms up to the side and exhale to prayer pose. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And releasing the arms. We're going to come to a warrior position now. How skew it if I'm making my mat as well at the moment. Okay, we're going to come to a warrior pose now. So we're going to bring the left foot back and we're going to go to warrior one. So hips facing forward, bend in the front leg, inhaling the arms up. Looking straight ahead. I'm going to turn to the side and go to warrior two. Lovely. So hips facing forward now. Arms up to the side. We're then going to release the back arm and bring the front arm up to peaceful warrior. And then back to warrior two. Looking over the front arm and release. And back to warrior one now, so bring the hips forward. We're going to reach the arms forward again, same as we did earlier. And then fold them in, give yourself a hug, lift the elbows. And release the arms down. Swivel on the back foot now and bring the back foot to meet the front. And we'll just swap sides. This time bring the right foot back. Hips facing forward or the front of the mat. Inhale the arms up, warrior one. Then we're going to come to warrior two. So hips facing towards the long end of the mat now. The mat even, arms up. Warrior two. So mothers, all mothers are definitely warriors. And it might not be it might be battling nappies actually, and sleepless nights or toddler tantrums or anything else. And then peaceful warriors. We could all do with a bit more peace in our lives. Stretching towards the back of the yoga mat. And then back to warrior two. Looking over the front arm. Releasing the arms down, bringing that back hip forward towards the front of the mat again. Arms out to the side and reaching them forward. Really stretch here. Opposite arm on top, fold them in. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. Inhale the elbows up and release the arms. Swivel on that back foot and bring the back foot forward to meet the front. Lovely, well done. And step back slightly here. We're going to inhale the arms up to the side and rain the fingertips down back to our forward fold, releasing the head down. Then we're going to bend the knees and just roll up through the spine, head being the last thing to come up. And again, so really deep breaths here. So deep breath in, reaching the arms up, opting for a slight back bend here if you like. Exhale, rain the fingertips down into your forward fold again. You might have the hands just carefully above the knees and have your forward fold here. Bend in the knees, rolling through the spine, head last thing to come up. And let's just repeat that 2 more times. Big inhale, arms up, slight back bend if you like. Exhale, rain the fingertips down, bend in the knees, release your forward fold. Bend in the knees, rolling through the spine, slowly coming up to standing. And one more. Inhale, really stretch the arms up to the ceiling. Relaxing into that back bend. Exhaling, raining the fingertips down into forward fold. Bending the knees, rolling up through the spine. Lovely, well done. To finish here, we're just going to come back to that position we had at the start of the class. So right hand to stomach, left hand to your heart, and closing the eyes. And just taking a minute here to just congratulating yourself for taking the time today to do some yoga. It's not easy, especially when you're a busy mum. It often feels really challenging to make some time for yourself, to exercise, to stretch, or just simply a bit of me time as well. So well done for taking the time today. To finish, we'll take 3 deep breaths, so in through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep inhale in, breathing in positivity and energy, exhaling any negativity or stress. And one more. Deep breath in, biggest breath you've taken all day. Breathing in positivity, energy, compassion for yourself today. Exhaling slowly through the mouth, any tension, any negativity or any stress, letting it go. When you're ready, releasing the hands and opening the eyes. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope you've enjoyed the energizing yoga flow that we've just done. If you like the video, then give it a little thumbs up below. Leave your comments, any requests or feedback. I would love to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll be doing weekly videos throughout the whole of 2021. There'll be lots more postnatal yoga videos to come too, and I hope to see you some more yoga and meditation soon. Have an amazing day. You've got this. Positive energy. Have a great day. Thank you. Namaste.